Of course, I'm on mute. Welcome, people. Hello. I see lots of people here. Hello, Foxy, my dear. Foxy, Grumpy Sapper sent you a message in the Discord for Friday. So check it out because we're going to be getting together on Zoom. I'm throwing a party. So go see Grumpy Sapper's message and you'll know what I'm talking about. So hi Deb. So Deb, I didn't get a whole lot of production done. But I did get some cool stuff done over here, and I have an announcement. I have a new employee. Oh, thank you, Mercury and Leo. Yes, this is a new thing. My hairdresser, I went in and my British friends will like this. I said, I need a good shag. And this is what I wound up with. So, no, I didn't say that. I actually just wanted to declutter. I needed a little bit of an energetic cleanup on my head. And this is what I came out with. So, I have an employee. I have a new employee. You want to come in? No one can see you.
Mhm.
So come on in. We're live, so you can.
I can tell.
Okay, are you coming in or not?
I'm right here.
Okay, well, do you want to talk? Do you want to, or do you want to wait for your video?
I haven't revealed my face yet, right?
No,
I don't think my face has been on.
You've like peeked in a few times, but
not like barely, like just my eyes. I think
just your eyes. But you want to come in and let people see what you look like?
No, they can wait.
You want to wear your raccoon mask?
No.
So, my baby boy has been hired as my new editor. He is going to be editing my work because he doesn't think that it's good enough.
That's not what I said. She asked.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything. Okay. She asked for an editor.
I asked him for some help, and he's pretty good at it. So, I thought it was pretty wild. I didn't realize like quite how good you were at thinking like audio with video.
Yep.
I don't even know what that's called. If that's just called production or
audio syncing.
Audio syncing. I didn't know he was that good at audio syncing. So, so I have myself like a little employee. So I'm gonna have to start paying him. So I'm gonna have to start earning some more money. But he did a couple of videos for me. One of the Foxy, go on, my dear. You are my favorite. You are such a good dude. So one of the things I wanted to tell everyone is that I am running a sale this weekend. I'm going to do a sale for spring. So I do have all of my readings discounted for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Unfortunately, Friday has already booked up because I launched it to my VIP clients and they ate up every minute of Friday. So I didn't think that was going to happen. So I have a Zoom going on Friday that Foxy better go. I would love to see you there, sweetie pie. If you can't go, it's okay. But I wanted to do some readings for you guys before I get absolutely swamped for this weekend because I do think that that's going to happen. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you. This was my hair was long overdue. It was just a bit much. I had a bit much going on there. So there we go. All right. So first thing first, we're going to get going. So we're going to do some readings for you guys. What deck should we work with, Angus? Do you want the rock and roll one? Want the rock and roll?
You have so many decks now.
I know. Like I have a lot of decks, right?
Just pick one. I don't know. We got that one. We got that one. Is this the rock and roll one? Nope, that's not the rock. I have no clue what you put where.
Rock and roll. This may hurt, Tarot. This would be a good deck for you. Oh no, Foxy, we're not going to record the Zoom for video. No. It is going to be a secret Zoom just for buddies and friends. It's just going to be us. So, we're not going to let that get out there. That is my Crowley Tarot. I feel like reading it today. I think we'll ping pong back and forth between these two. This is the problem when you're a tarot reader like me, is that you wind up with so many decks that everybody has their favorite. And sometimes you can't find your videos. I am also, this weekend, I have some time that I'm setting aside with my daughter for tonight. We are going to catalog all of our DVDs and reorganize them. So, oh, and their angel chakra. Don't you love it when the trolls come out at night? Thank you, trolls. Go away, trolls. So let's go, people. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing readings for you. I'm going to use my 5-penny tarot. And oh my gosh, Deborah, we do need Jersey Girl tarot shirts. You are correct. You aren't wrong. Do you want to design that Jersey Girl tarot shirts?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, and you can do mine and Deborah's faces on them. Can you do that? My graphic design guy. Deborah, we got a graphic design guy now. Oh, Mercury and Leo, we got we got one. Yes, you guys can ask questions. I do ask if you would please do super chats or donate to any of my cash apps. They are Fortune Cookies Tarot on Venmo, and I'm Anna Von Scuttlebutt on PayPal, and I am Fortune Cookies Tarot on Cash App. So you guys can go bananas with that. So if you have questions, put them in bold, and I do request that you make a donation to keep this young man paid for his new job as my graphic arts designer. So Mercury and Leo, I'm going to pull up the card view for you. And let's get that up there.
If you give me photos of your face, I can actually draw you a design for the shirt if you want. Like I
think they're in Canva.
Your face is in Canva?
Yeah, because I have my uploaded pictures in there.
All right.
So, all right, hang on, guys, hang on. So those of you that are asking questions, I'm going to say it again. Type it in bold, all letters. I will not yell at you for yelling at me, but it's easier for me to see as I am going through the comments. Just bear with me. I'm going to try and star them as they go by so I can come back to them. Rachel Hutchinson. Good night, sweet lady. I see that you are probably going to sleep. Yes, Rachel, I hope you're still here. Okay, sit tight. I'm actually going to let Rachel go first. So everybody sit tight. If I start a YouTube, Mercury and Leo, if you start a YouTube channel, we will springboard you right off this. So there you go. All right. So if you're asking a question, type it in bold. Make sure it's bold. All right. Rachel's going to go first because she's got to go night-night. All right. We're going to use the Madame Clara 5-cent tarot. And Rachel, did you have an actual question? Let me go back. So this is what I need you for, baby.
We don't have another setup.
Huh?
We don't have another setup, so I really can't help with that.
I think you can jump into my StreamYard there.
Would you want me to jump onto the stream?
I don't know. I can send you a link.
Give me a second. Let me see if I can do something.
No, okay, no question. All right, Kumari, sit tight. I will answer you in a minute.
Remember, I got the lag too. So.
Sit tight. I can always send you the link to your email, and then you can jump in and not have a face on there if you want.
Card. What do you want?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, can you open the StreamYard?
You're on StreamYard?
Yes.
One second, let me find.
It might not let you if I'm on this.
Just let me check.
All right. I got to do reading, so
Go ahead.
do what you will. Rachel, my dear, what do you need to know? The Devil in reverse. 5 of Needles. Strength in reverse. 4 of Matches. So this really is about finding that peace of mind and determining where you are best putting your energy. Okay. This is detaching from discord. So we've got detachment with the devil. We've got discord here. And we want to reconcile. So you're going to detach from the fight in order to reconcile. The strength card in reverse is about the opposite of strength, weakness. But in family situations and argument situations like this, we are not really showing weakness if we turn away from the fight. Now, this isn't like the Christian, turn the other cheek kind of thing, but this is finding your own peace and taking the agency over the decision to not argue. So there may what this feels like, Rachel, someone's kind of goading you on, like someone, it's kind of their thing that they'll push for argument, that kind of thing. So just kind of back away from that. You don't need to be involved. You don't need to do that. You don't need the aggravation. So just kind of extract yourself from the situation. You'll be fine. That will give you peace of mind, and it's also going to give you a new perspective on the execution of peace in your own life, in your family life. So under the surface, 3 of Buttons, you're going to have a lot of cooperation and people that will work with you on this. And up top, the 9 of Matches, which that 9 of Wands is kind of like catching your breath after the battle. You're just kind of that, like, exhausted, but let that go. You don't have to be prepared for the next battle. You can just kind of walk from this and not let it affect you. So that is the next few days for you. I hope that means something to you. I appreciate seeing you here as always, and I wish you a very good night, because I know you're headed for bed. So now we've got we've got, and I said your last name before, Kumari. Actually, I'm going to do it in bold so that, because you're a good example, you did it in bold. You threw that bold comment up there. Fantastic. And I'm going to use the This May Hurt Tarot, because we're talking about working for the same company. We're getting fired in the year. So let's see what we got. And as always, you guys can do super chats, super stickers. Keep my channel alive, because everybody in this house is hungry and needs lots of new stuff. This is how I make my living. I don't just do this for fun. I am a full-time spiritual tarot reader, remote viewer, and I'm currently getting certified as a past life therapist. Now in New Jersey, we're not allowed to say therapist, so I'm going to have some other moniker for that, but I am getting certified in that. So here we go. Will you be working for the same company, or will you get fired? So we're going to look at like kind of a timeline of what's going to happen to you at this company. Ready, set, go. Temperance. 6 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, this is a tough place to work there, Kumar, darling. I'm going to tell you something. If you are to leave this company, and I just got to cover up my star card here because she's a little niggity, and sometimes the algorithm doesn't like that. But what's going to happen? There's an imbalance there of treatment of people. So it's a tough place to work. It really looks like it's not the greatest place. But what's going to happen is there's not going to be a lot of wiggle room for advancement, additional pay, that kind of thing. So you're just not going to get that kind of thing there. Here, they're extraordinarily tight with their money. Now, I don't know if that's because of the world economy, if that's because of the local economy. Good night, Rachel. Good night, sweet baby. I don't know if that's because of the local economy there, but it's just not serving you well. Between the stress and the job, the environment is just not serving you well. My friend Thor Sandalwood, who is another YouTuber, he is a Vedic astrologer, great guy. We work on a collaborative channel, the Psychic News Report. We will be live tomorrow at 1 p.m. New York time. Thor just did a great short about this, about the environments that we're in and how they affect us, and how if you are in a greedy, cantankerous environment, that can kind of poison your peace, so to speak. This is a situation that really feels like it's poisoning your peace. And while leaving with this 8 of Cups up here, while walking away from it feels scary and a little bit nerve-wracking, it actually would be quite good for you. And that would kind of open up your soul here. 3 of Wands. Talk to your friends that are working. Sleep on it also. Just sit around and kind of meditate. And I see there, Tree Wisdom Tarot. I'm going to get to you in just a second. Thank you, honey bunny. Talk to some of your friends, especially leaders or educators that are in your industry or in your business, because they're going to be very good counsel. When we get this Queen of Swords, she's a very good counsel. But when we are in fight mode, like there's the fight or flight, but when we're in survival mode at a place of work, it sometimes gets very, very difficult to create that. Sorry, I unplugged my mic. I adjusted it and unplugged it. So sometimes when you're in those chaotic, not really nurturing environments, it can poison your peace. So I think if you are dismissed from this job, it is not going to be the worst thing in the world. I think it's going to open up a better circumstance for you. Now, when I say that, it's not like magically another job is going to fall out of the sky or someone's going to come up to you and go, you need to come work for me. But it may open up some energy channels so that you can find a better place, someplace that's more nurturing and more aligned with giving you a good life and a sound life. So as always, thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. If you are so inclined, you can make a donation at any of my Cash Apps. And if you would like a longer reading, everybody, I'm having a sale this weekend. I already booked up Friday. I let it out to some of my VIPs and everybody just ate up the appointment. So Friday, I'm going to be busy all evening. I do have a little get together in the afternoon, little international get together, but all evening, I am going to be a busy bee. But Friday is wide open. Sunday is wide open. And I do think I have time tomorrow night still. So there is a link pinned in the chat on YouTube. There's also a link on Facebook, and there's a Facebook event. You can get the scheduling link from there. It is for a discounted reading. I am running this as a discount, as a happy welcome to spring kind of fun thing. I mean, I know we're thick in spring, but this is kind of a spring sale for you guys. So let me see who is next. So I'm going to get to Mercury and Leo. Mercury and Leo. I'm going to switch up the decks on you, and we're going to go to the Tarot of the Divine. I think that that's an important thing. I love this deck. I love, love, love this deck. This deck is based on world fairy tales and myth and lore. And it was one of the decks that I got because I wanted more of a multicultural deck. The rider weight is very Eurocentric. It's not really an inclusive deck. So I wanted one that was a bit more inclusive. This one came very close. And I actually got the This May Hurt deck because I wanted one that was a little bit more inclusive of LGBTQ plus individuals. So trying to span the gamut here, span the gamut, and make sure everybody can get a reading with a deck that they really like when they come see me. I have about I think it's like 200 decks. I think it is. Mercury and Leo. I think I can get, if you like this deck, let me Tarot the Divine. I'm going to get you guys a link before we start her reading. Amazon. And while I'm talking about that, it's on sale right now too. It's only $12 right now. Holy moly, that's a really great price on it. Let me get a link for it. Copy. And there's your link for the Tarot of the Divine. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck, and it's a great card quality. This is not, I don't make my living by, Amazon affiliate links, but I do love this deck. And the booklet gives you a lot of information about the fairy tales, so you can kind of follow them. So if you start a YouTube channel, I started a YouTube channel. If I stick with it, will it be successful as time progresses? So 3 of Cups, this is about finding people to help support you. 10 of Cups, the Star. Yes, it's going to take some time. 2 of Cups and the Tower. You're going to have to be careful about missteps and about your ability in work. So, and I can speak to a certain degree as a YouTube creator over here. So one of the things that I notice with YouTube is if you take your foot off the gas, you wind up losing traction, losing subs, losing interest. And that's kind of a tough pill to swallow. And you do have to have a healthy spread between Foxy, okay, we'll see you later, darling. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. So you have to have a healthy spread between your shorts, your lives, and your videos that go up. And so I again, with Thor Sandalwood, I just had a discussion about how the algorithm is changing, different aspects of it. So one of the things is that there's some information here with the 3 of Cups. There's some information that you do need to tap into. And if you'd like, you can email me at FortuneCookiesTarot@gmail.com. Be more than happy to give you whatever advice I've kind of like slogged through the syrupy swamp as it is to figure out the algorithm. You do need to get advice from other people, because the way that you're kicking off the channel, you're kind of not setting the pace for the channel. So there's something, I don't know if it's about the introductory video or the first few videos that go up, or the way that you're putting them up. I know one of the things that I did was I was doing all of my videos as premieres, and they weren't showing up in the algorithm very much because they get recognized as lives by YouTube. So the lives, I don't think that they promote as much, because they are typically timely information bits that they, there's no point in them, pushing them sometime later. So if you do this, if you get this body of knowledge, you're not alone. Okay. This Queen of Wands in reverse. You're not alone. You don't have to work this alone. You can pull in some other people. Take the time to let the channel and the community develop. I mean, that's one of the really great things about having a YouTube channel and social media access, is that you do get to develop a really cool community. You get to bring in a lot of different people. You get to talk to a lot of different people. Deborah Schoen is exactly like a perfect example of this. I mean, she found me on YouTube, took my class, and now we're really good friends and we're working together on a project. So, and we've done a couple of, we actually did a really cool creep dive into Meghan Markle's upside down cross. So it was fun. The video really took off. It got a lot of traction, got a lot of views. So I'm trying to filter everybody over to her channel and sign up there too, so they can subscribe and she can get some traction. Her channel is itty bitty baby brand new. So we're trying to flex her a little bit too. So she's a great reader, very, very talented, and she's got some cool dogs. So you're going to meet some interesting canine characters on her channel as well. So, you know, one of the things that will benefit you is partnering up with some other YouTubers, getting some support from other YouTubers. That's really going to be a good boon to you. Make sure that you pick the right people, though. You know, there's some out there. There's some. I have no problem with anybody jumping on my channel and saying, "Hey, I'm a reader. Can you, hi, blah blah blah." Like, I don't have a problem with that. There's some readers that just don't want to mention other channels, don't want to uplift other channels, and from Trevor Colt, who was a very instrumental in getting me some traction and getting me some subs. He single-handedly got me over the 1,000 subscriber mark so that I could get monetized. He's always said he's not on YouTube anymore. He's over on Instagram. But he always says there's enough room on the internet for everybody. And I do believe that, because some people are going to like a reading from me. Some people will like a reading from Deborah. Some people will like a reading from Daily Empress 5. Some people are going to like a reading from Tarot Destiny. They're going to have a preference, just like you have a preference for hairdresser or nail tech or therapist or mechanic. You're going to have a preference for the people that you work with, and some people are going to resonate with you very well. Some people are going to connect with you very well, and some people you might not. So your tarot reader of choice. I follow a ton of tarot readers. I follow a ton of astrologers, all kinds of people. I'm not, I follow news people. There's lots out there. So partnering up with the right people that will have your best interest in mind is really, really a good thing. So if you need any support, I'll give you some support. I know the people that I work with are all really, really, really generous, and a high tide rises all ships. I know that Meghan Markle said that, but John F. Kennedy said it first. So I have no problem saying that. But so here we go. Now, the Tower card, you have to watch that you don't step in it here, because the Tower card is in reverse. And so for me, the way that I read that card is it's something that we potentially could do to ourselves. We could potentially cause ourselves. I'm sorry, my hair is, I'm still getting used to it. I'm still getting used to it being in my face. The Tower card, when it's in reverse, it's something that we've done to ourselves that is going to be disruptive or destructive. That was hard for me to say. Disruptive or destructive. Those kinds of things. And the Moon card is here. And this is actually one of the most beautiful cards. This is a Japanese fairy tale. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. It's something that you're going to be unaware of doing. So mind your step. You're like Short Round in the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom movie. Watch where you're stepping. Just lean against the wall. You said lean against the wall. So you have to be careful, like Short Round. Watch where you're walking. Watch the people that you're aligning yourself with. And also learn, and this is an aside, this is not psychic. I would learn the rules of the internet. There's a lot of stuff that we should and shouldn't say. Again, like, tarot readings for entertainment purposes only. And Sloan Bella has an opinion about that. She's like, why, I hate that, these tarot readers or psychics that say for entertainment purposes only. If you don't believe in your reading, you don't believe in your reading. But the reality is that there's people out there, and me saying for entertainment purposes only, that's not going to protect me in any kind of, legal battle. But this is for entertainment purposes only. I am advising as a intuitive, sensitive medium friend. So that is really how you have to kind of look at it. And that's one of the things is that, you know, when you do find, oh, we got fuzzy. Sorry about that, guys. When you find a reader that you like, you know, it's like going and visiting them and having a friend and taking a visit in their house. You know, some of my clients, my local clients, they of course come to my house and they enjoy it very much. So, you are welcome. I meant to put that up. And there is room on the internet for everyone. The World Wide Web is wide. But nothing on their honesty. I'm always mindful. Yeah. But I hope that works for you. You know, I hope you join the team. Yeah, you have to be careful about what you put out there. It is what it is. You know, I typically don't do conspiracy kind of readings, but I don't know. I'm going to start to get into them, I think. I'm going to start to do it. So, and here we are. We've got Tree Wisdom Tarot. Sorry, it took me so long. I was chatting away. Hi, Coloring Park. How are you? So Tree Wisdom Tarot. Which deck are we going to use? You know what I feel like? I feel like the Grimalkin deck wants to come out for you. I feel like that deck wants to come out. And I got a bunch of decks on the table right now. I'm like going bananas. So I almost said it's a Saturday night. It's not a Saturday night. It's not even close to Saturday. It's Wednesday. And I hope my kids are heating up whatever food is in the refrigerator. Oh, you're still here. I didn't know you were still here. I thought you went upstairs. You're so quiet. You are not a quiet person. How are you so quiet over there? I'm a quiet person. You are not a quiet person. You are my kid. All right. So Tree Wisdom Tarot. You feel so disconnected. Where's your soul tribe? Let's see where your soul tribe is. Let's see. See where energetically that soul tribe is hiding out. They may be hiding out under something. All right, so we'll do a little storytelling here. We're going to come down. So, Eight of Swords, and Seven. Oh, okay. Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords. Yeah. So, oh, hey, Bo, I'm doing a sale this weekend. Bo used to be the amazing artist that did my nails. Like, she's a real artist, and I'm like, why are you doing nails? But she did amazing nails. I don't have any nails right now because I'm busy building the psychic empire. I'm like the Ted Turner of psychic news over here. So all right, Tree Wisdom Tarot. This is what we're looking at, baby doll. So this is really unfortunate. It's the eight of swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords in the upright. So what's going on here is that you have reservations. You really have reservations of not getting mixed up with people because of how shady they can be. This is a healing process that you need to go through. So one of the things that we can do is, you know, when we're talking about timeline jumping, we're talking about energetic timeline jumping. So just for example, you know, we have a timeline where I gave birth to 2 children, you know, took some time off, left my career, you know, training security dogs, went back to work, became an insurance broker, and then, you know, kind of got fed up with the whole corporate environment and decided to just lean into the spiritual practice I've been doing since I was 17, hence the 35 years that I've been doing this. There's another timeline out there in the stratosphere where I did not have children, and maybe I went into corporate immediately. Maybe I decided to go work for, I don't know, Lennox, the dinnerware company. Yeah, I went to go work for Lennox and, you know, traveled around the world and did a crazy big thing. you know, you can timeline jump between those 2 points. Now, that doesn't mean like I can just go to sleep and wake up and like my whole life is going to be different and I'm not going to be with my kids and I'm going to be working for Lennox and, you know, have a house full of housewares. But for the future, we can timeline jump. So right now, the timeline that I'm on may lead me down the road to grandchildren, retirement, you know, house by the lake, that kind of thing. Like maybe that's the path I'm on right now. But what if I wanted to change that timeline and say in the future I'm going to become a fabulous international psychic, which I already am. But you know, we can make that transition from one point to another. So for you, we have this hold up because of some spiritual spirit scarring. So we're going to come up a little bit. This is cool. Now, those of you that have questions like this or would like to timeline jump, can book a reading with me. I've got a sale going on this weekend. We can do this. We can do this. So, all right. So let's look at it. We're going to get you, do this mini form. I don't think the real estate will take it too much. So here we go. So this is the timeline where you are now, feeling disconnected. That's 7 of Cups. There's a lot of people out there, but you're looking from outside. So it's like you're looking through a plate glass window. Everybody's kind of milling about on the other side, but you're well protected. And here, not connected with that 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So what timeline do we want to get to? Samantha Mustard, how are you, my love? This is the timeline we want to get to. So we want to get to, and I'm just going to move this up a wee bit, and we'll move the camera up a wee bit and see if we can get all that real estate, all that beautiful real estate. There we go. So what we want to get to is the Fool, where we're carefree and we're excited and we're stepping out and we're hanging out with people. And the Sun, that makes us happy. And the 8 of Pentacles, we're working at those relationships. So how do we timeline jump from this timeline to this one? All right. The shade out there is real. Well, you are a tree. So, so here we go. How do we do that? These are our instruction cards. We're going to get some instruction cards now. And I'm splitting that deck. So the World. So an Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the 10 of Wands. So the World in reverse tells us that we don't have to have a revolution of self. We don't have to become completely different. We can still be cautious. We can still choose those people with which we walk. But if we close everybody out, we get nothing. We get nothing. Like there's Deborah, I know you love that. We get nothing. That's so Jersey. So if we close everybody out and we stay on the other side of that plate glass window and we watch everybody walking by, literally the world is walking by us. So what we have to do is understand that with risk and with putting ourselves out there and testing those people that kind of come under the shade of your tree, darling, those people that come under there, some of them are going to be ish bags. Some of them are going to be cool as hell. So you really have to step out of that and break free of this protective circle that you put yourself in. Now, because you are Tree Wisdom Tarot, I'm assuming that you do protective circles of yourself. So one of the things that we can sometimes do is energetics. Oh, thanks, Vicky. Hit the like. So some of the things that we can do is we can do too much protection sometimes. So an example of this is Greg and I bought this house together in 2016. And of course, like the first thing I did was sage the whole property. I saged the house. I went through in and out and did everything that I needed to do to kind of make the house energetically ours. But every day I do a protection ritual, obviously, because this is what I do. Have the white light come down and I blow it out, and I blow it so that it covers our property and both of our neighbors' properties, because I want to make sure everybody's nice and safe and sound and energetically purified. What I did, though, was I kind of interfered with the GPS here. So, was a few weeks after we were here, a lot of people, we were giving them our address, telling them come over. They would say, I'm like within a block of your house, and I can't get there. It keeps telling me to go in a different direction. So, energetically, I think I made some excessive moves and was interfering with the GPS. So I've made some adjustments to my protection rituals. I've limited it more to the house. I still kind of cast a little bit out. I cast a nice big circle, just so that the neighbors don't get, blasted with anything funky. But sometimes we can, especially when it's coupled with an energetic spirit protection, sometimes we can do a little bit too much protection. I'm not saying get rid of your protection rituals, absolutely keep doing them, but sometimes we can do a little too much. So maybe make some adjustments to that. Just kind of feel it out and see if you can do that. Because once those walls come down, you have to remember the resonance, the vibrations that we create, the positive vibrations that we create within ourselves is what's going to welcome in people that are like vibrating. So raise yourself, you're going to get high vibing people that are going to come in. So so that's how it goes. But so I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know, I don't know if I'm subscribed to you. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to look over here. I'm going to see if I'm subscribed to you. And I'm going to go to my channel. And Tree Wisdom Tarot. There you are. No, I'm not finding you. Is that you? No, I'm finding like Tree Wisdom Tarot. Let me do it again. At Tree. I can't spell. No, I'm having trouble pulling you up. I don't know why. Because I'm not that smart. But if you email it, I'll give you a bump. I'll give your channel a bump if you want. So and as I'm saying that, I'm realizing at Mercury in Leo. Angus, I am now subscribed to you, Mercury in Leo. I am going to give you a little bump. Oh, look at this. Let me get on there. Oh, look at how cute you are. I'm going to give you a little bump. Here, if you guys can go over, give Mercury and Leo a little like, a little sub, bump her up there, help her out. So good for you. Let's get your channel rocking and rolling. How do you like that? So here we go. Let me get back on there. Boop, boop, boop. So I hope everybody's having a good day. The shade is out there. I'm just getting down. You are very welcome. Tree Wisdom Tarot. Yeah, like if you want any advice, like I have no problem giving people advice. Like, I'm not an expert, but I've had my channel up for a few years. I started out when I still had my corporate job, and now this is what I do full time. This is my life. My poor scientist husband is like, yeah, it's YouTube is a little bit weird, and the algorithms are real. They change all the time, so it's a little hard to keep up. It's a little bit hard to keep up. So we got Indigo Star here. Let me just clear out some of these. Hello, Indigo Star. Avi, sit tight. Indigo Star, you can get a reading. And what I'm going to do, I got a bunch. I have way more decks out than I thought. So again, anybody, if you're getting a little mini reading here, a mini live reading, if you want full scale reading, I'll give you everything I got. We'll have private, little session with ourselves. What we can do is you can go to the link that's pinned in the comments, and I am running a sale this weekend. I already booked up for Friday. So it's kind of crazy that I booked up for Friday already. I'm like, woo, it's going to be a busy weekend. But I am doing readings at a discount this weekend. Discount. So we have a sale going on. So Indigo Star, thank you so much for your super sticker. And I am more than happy to do a general for you. So we're going to use the Madame Clara 5-cent tarot. I love this deck. It's a fun deck. This is one in regular rotation. And you know what? I'm even going to pull out the 2-penny oracle. This is a bundle. I got this deck on Etsy. It was on Etsy. I think it was on Etsy. I think the distributor is, if I remember correctly, in Pennsylvania, not far from me, in New Hope, Pennsylvania, I think. Because I remember I ordered it and then I was like, oh my God, I need this deck faster. And I sent a message. I was like, can I like rush up that delivery? So, all right. So let's do Indigo Star. I'm glad you love my readings. Why love my readings? Why love the way I read? You know, some people are not keen on the energetics that I talk about. You know, when I talk about hopping timelines and kind of changing the course that your life is going in, vibrating at the same resonance as other people that you want to bring into your life. I mean, that's really what it's all about. Fertilist ground is gratitude, though. That gratitude ground. So Indigo Star. Let's see. General reading. And like I said, we're using the Madame Clara 5-cent tarot. Ace of Needles, the Unknown, and the Universe. These are both cards that are specific to this deck. I will hold them up as we go through them so you can really appreciate them. So this is actually a very cool deck if somebody is learning tarot. I tell all my students to, and I do teach tarot as well. I have a class coming up soon. Deborah in the comments, and my faithful wrench wielding moderator. She is one of my students. She's an amazing study. She's really great. But I tell my students to have a burner deck. Oh, no, I'll even show you here. This is fun. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's not here anymore. Oh, I know what I did with it. I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm hanging out for a while. So now maybe I'm. Oh, I found the rock and roll tarot, Angus.
Huh?
I found my rock and roll tarot deck.
All right.
So yes. This is the deck that I learned on. This is my baby deck. First vintage Rider-Waite. This deck I got when I was 17 years old. And what I tell my students is to do stickers on them. You can see these are all notes that I made on this deck. But it's one of the reasons why I don't like to use it, because, now 35 years later, when I pull this out, people are like, hey, that's not what the card says. I don't like to do that. I keep it mostly for sentimental purposes. I thought about framing it and putting it up, but I don't think I'll do that. I'm going to stick him in here because that one needs a little bit of a special place. But here's the deck. This one is one that I use to teach my students. And you can see I put little stickers on them. But I do tell my students to, get to know their tarot deck, because every card has 6 different meanings energetically, and then there's symbology, there's astrology in them. There's like a lot that goes into it. So you could wind up being a reader that focuses on astrology or alchemy or any of those things. You could do Jungian psychology. I have a Jungian deck and a couple of books on the Jungian psychology approach. So, there's lots of different ways to read tarot. And so there's lots of different ways to learn it. Now, the Madame Clara deck does have keywords on there. So if you're learning, you get the keywords, but you don't get the fun pictures from the Rider-Waite. So And it's very clear which cards are upside down and which are right side up. So, for you, and I want to go back and look at your question again. Oh, it's a general reading. Good. Okay, so it's saving me. So the Ace of Needles is about not having an action plan. Okay, so this is kind of being adrift. This particular deck has a universe, an unknown card and a universe card. So this is the 22nd deck, 22nd card in the major arcana. And the universe is the 24th. And there's another one in there, so don't you worry. It may show up. So what this is we go beyond the world where, the major arcana is the journey of the fool. So the hero's journey. It's a soul that is born into the world, goes through all the trials and tribulations of life, and then comes out the end and gets reborn, raised up, or sent into another life form. So when we go beyond the world and we go into the unknown, we are in Congress with those soul guidance administrators, guidance counselors of the middle times where we're between lifetimes. And so that is part of this, is being short-sighted and not having those goals and plans. So this is really about a spiritual journey for you. So, finding your spiritual footing is pretty cool. And you need to formulate a plan for that. So you need to decide, hi, Penny, darling. You need to decide what direction you want your soul to go in. So sometimes, and I see you just said you're very spiritual. Sometimes we have goals that we start to kind of travel down the road on, and then we get stuck. So we need a little push. Maybe this reading is going to give you a little push. So here, the universe, it's on decadence, it's on the reverse of it. So this means we're still kind of stuck in the physical, we're still kind of stuck in the terrestrial meat puppet that we all live in. And you need to kind of let go of that. I would try some astral projection, in all honesty. Like that's my intuitive read here, is some astral projection would serve you really, really well. There's something about you not being comfortable with leaving the body. And that's sometimes, again, residual from, past lifetime, little trauma, something like that. One of the things a lot of people, when I shouldn't say a lot of people, some people, when they're passing out, they vibrate, they feel themselves like wiggling inside their body, and they get really nervous and they kind of freak out. And I just saw your comment that it scares you. Don't be afraid of astral projection. I do remote viewing and do astral projection. The difference between remote viewing, this is kind of, just scratching the surface. When we do astral projection, we actually go there. So like that, like shadowy, glimmery version of ourselves actually goes to the other location. When we remote view, it's like we're looking with a telescope at a location. So the difference in the 60s, we started a program here in the US that was, formulated like the Soviet program, the Psychic Spy Soviet program. You can watch the movie Third Eye Spies. It's really cool. It's on Netflix. It gives you kind of an overview of what happened in our program. But they discovered that when people astrally projected, sometimes they could be seen or sensed by sensitives on the at the location. So remote viewing is a more refined purpose of that, so that you can go there and not be seen. So you really are like a psychic spy there. It's pretty cool. Leaving the body, I think you need to spend a little bit less time. Now, there's all kinds of Ayurveda ways that you can do this. Eating leafier foods, less grounded foods, beef, chicken, all the animals that have feet on the ground are very grounding. But so is underground vegetables like carrots and onions and potatoes, those kinds of things. So, leafier things will elevate you and help you kind of lift up and out of the body. There's messages that you need to get on the spiritual, ethereal side that'll work very well. And there's guides that are looking to talk to you. So this Congress, we've got 5 of Cups, 5 of Matches. There's Congress with some spirits on the other side, and these can be your spiritual guidance counselors, HR directors, whatever you want to call them. They're there to give you a hand. You don't have to be afraid of stepping into the ethereal, because they're going to be there to protect you. Like the messages that they need to give you, the feelings that you need to get, you're going to get those on the other side. So, beyond the veil, not the other side, but beyond the veil. So you'll definitely be able to do that. Here, 5 of Needles. This is your fear of doing that. Don't be afraid of it. A lot of people get concerned about, tarot and, tampering in the unknown. What I stress to my students is that we do this to help and heal. We don't do this to, find out if, Mary Sue really did steal your lip gloss. Like, it's really, and I do, pop culture readings because that's fun and people like it, but it really gives them a sense of how I do readings for my clients. Even like the worst celebrity, I still, say, okay, well, how can this celebrity get out of this situation? How can they manage this best to their optimal results? So, that's really the way that we want to do this. So, and my baby did disappear. My son just disappeared. He's not quiet ever. So, time and synchronicity. This is the 2-penny oracle that goes with the Madame Clara 5 cent tarot. Time and synchronicity. This is getting into the synchronous place with your guides. Really, I think it's a good idea. Now, recently I just discovered that Dick Sutphin, who is one of my favorite spiritual people, we sadly lost him in 2020. If you go to his website, you can get his remote viewing and astral projection hypnosis. They're great. They take you to another place. They really do take you to another place. And super relaxing. Everything is really kind of awesome in them. But I would give that a shot to try and get used to being out of your body and getting in touch with those spirit guides. Now, I think he does have the past life regression is really great, just so you know. But I think he does have one that's connecting with your spirit guides. I know there's CDs that you can buy, like if you go on eBay or anything like that. But I like the video hypnosis. It really is intense. So, Penny, I see your super chat there. So, Indigo Star, I hope you enjoyed that. I went kind of long on you, but that's okay. That's okay. Anybody else, if you want to get a longer private reading, you can take advantage of the sale that I have going on right now. My readings are discounted for this weekend only. So, let me just make some room here. And Avi Morgan, I hope you're still here, honey. If you guys ask for a reading, bold letters. I will not yell at you for yelling at me. I need people to yell at me. I'm old and I can't see that well. But I do hope you're here, Avi. I hope you're here. Let's see. Does Josh feel about me the way I am starting to feel about him? Young love. Young love. The Fool. Fool's Russian, baby doll. Fool's Russian. The Sun. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. Let's see. We got 9 of Pentacles. What are you waiting for? Knight of Pentacles. So, all right, I'm going to tell you, the two of you are, you both instinctually know what's up. I think it just needs to be said. I think you need to send a text message and be like, hey, are we both flirting with each other and we don't realize it? You know, absolutely there are some feelings here, but you guys are both hanging out behind the, so we got the Fool, Sun, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. He doesn't want to lose all of his investment in the relationship, and the Hierophant under the surface. You guys are a little bit concerned about, you know, what the world's going to think, how everybody's going to think. I say go for it. I say let him know how you're feeling. Maybe say I'm starting to have feelings for you, and he's going to say I'm starting to have feelings for you, and you guys will go and have a bite to eat, go chill out, and see if sparks fly. I suspect that sparks are going to fly because the sun is there, really making things awesome. So this looks good for you. I would do it. I would do it. Do it. Penny, my love. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, I would love for you to make a donation to any of my Cash Apps. That would be fantastic. Whoops. Okay. So, Penny, my darling. Penny, my darling. Penny, we're going to switch it up. We're going to do some Lenormand for you. Lenormand, what is this all about? These are playing cards that we read the energies and the futures with them. So we're going to do a little 9-card spread, little 9-card dance. We got a tree. We got a ring. We got a gentleman. Woo! We got lilies and messages on the ship, traveling, and the house. What is going on here? Bouquet? You know what? I'm just going to move this way. I'm going to move on to this real estate a little bit over here. Still getting used to the new desk setup. Book. This is an extremely sparkly, exciting, positive read, Miss Penny. The tree. So we read from past to future, 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 past to future. So we've got the tree and the ring and the gentleman. So this is forming those roots, those roots that run deep. We are going to establish. So it takes a long time for a tree to grow. And it takes, we don't necessarily have to, you know, cultivate that tree and, you know, bust our butt as much as we have to with, you know, with some other things in our lives. But this is, you know, we do have to have patience. The tree begs of us to be very, very patient for the commitment with the gentleman. Ooh. So we get this commitment. We finally get the maturity of the relationship so that the gentleman can feel that he is safe and can commit. So that is what we're getting there. Now that's echoed also with the house card. Sorry, I'm in my Jersey Devil shirt and I am sweating because my fireplace is on because it was damp here today. So this is echoed. This tree is echoed with the house. Now the tree is transformed into the house because we do build our houses out of trees typically. I mean, some people live in stone houses and I'm oh so jealous. But this, we're going to transform this commitment that grew and took its time to mature, we transfer that into the tree. And that's part of this travel that we get with the ship. We get an evolution of the relationship. So the relationship that you're in is about to level up to something different. And this is going to be a blessed surprise. We have blessings with the lilies. The lilies are also transformation because they do appear at funerals. Don't be scared about that. It's not a funeral that's coming. But the lilies will assist with that transformation for individuals. Here with the flowers, this is a surprise. It's something that you are unaware of that is going to reveal itself in time with the star. So this may not be imminent. I feel like it's like 3 or 4 months away, but I feel like this is a surprise that's coming. The stars and the ring, when I get those together, it's usually sparkly something. So I hope you get something sparkly to stick on your hand. Or you get like a sparkly vacation out on some, beautiful body of water that's sparkling like diamonds. But this is a really exciting transformation of a wonderful thing into a solidified, committed thing. And also, Deborah, I think I can get you a link for it. I think I got it. I think this is an Amazon shirt. It may well be. I don't know. I'll find out. I'll take a look in my Amazon. Actually, let me look now. Let me see if I can get the link. No, I don't think I got it from Amazon. I'm not seeing it. Oh, but there's some cool ones on Amazon. I will tell you that. I'll tell you what. I'll have to look in my old purchases and see if I can find it, because I really feel like I did buy it through Amazon. So, and I love that you put that in bold so that I answer it, Deborah. Remember, if you type in all caps, I will not think that you're yelling at me. So, absolutely, Penny. I think in a few months' time, you're going to have a surprise. So, keep an eye out for that. Be excited. It's moving. The transformation, the heavy lifting, and the time that we needed this maturity is in the past. We're now in the movement phase. We get this movement phase. The middle card on this nine card spread is usually the most dominant energy. So the ship is messaging and movement. It's coming to us. So really, really cool stuff. Really cool stuff ahead for you. So I thank you for your donation. I hope that you enjoyed that. Put these cards on the side. I'll give them a little shuffle. I never have this many decks out on my table now. One of the things I've been working on is like streamlining and not focusing on too many decks. Not getting too crazy. So I'm going to put I will put a link to this deck. This one's on sale too. How about this? Open up. So you are so welcome, Miss Penny. You are very welcome, my dear. And I put a link to, now I'm cold. Oh my God. This getting old is like, my body can't decide if it's hot or cold. So I put a link to the Lenormand deck. It's my Amazon affiliate link. So if you buy that through the link, I may earn a commission at no additional cost to you. So there we go. We got lots of people clicking on links right now, so I appreciate that. So what else are we going to do? Do we want to read on celebrities? You guys have celebrity questions? No celebrity questions? I'll close it up if you guys are not curious. Let me see. We have anything in the news? Ugh. Prince Harry reveals his and Meghan's travel plans after Nigeria trip. He doesn't reveal anything in that article. Just I'll spare you guys the read on that one. He just says they're going to travel, but they don't. Matt Dillon is playing Marlon Brando, I guess. Ooh. What else? Steve Buscemi was attacked on the street in New York, and I'm very upset about that. I have a quite an affinity for him. Yemen's rebels acknowledge attacking a U.S. destroyer that shot down a missile in the Red Sea. That's good news coming from the Middle East. It's not. Lori Beth Denberg alleges Dan Schneider had preyed on her. That's another Nickelodeon thing. Not fun. Katie Holmes is looking good as usual. And I think I read something about Surrey changing her name. Tom Brady says his appearance on the greatest roast of all time has affected his children. Well, duh. What did you think was going to happen? Oh, Deborah. No, my sweet. We are going to save that for a much longer video. That is, oh, well, wait. Here. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek at what my son made for me. Creep dive into mystery and conspiracy and deep, dark stuff. Let's dive. 3, 2, 1. How talented is my son? Who knew? Had no idea he could do stuff like that. Let's do it. King Charles portrait. Ask questions, Deb. What do you want? You are the question master right here. King Charles portrait. All right. What in the name of love is that all about? So I see there's a lot of people that are doing side-by-side images. They're suggesting that there is a Weevil the Devil in the middle. It certainly looks suspicious. So I am a very big fan of the I can't reach it. It's too far away. The vision board. I love vision boards. I think, especially when we are painting and being very tactile with the vision boards, I think it's absolutely starting to create something that I know I need big deck energy on this. I'll go get it. I got too many decks out on the board right now, though. All right, so we got Alicia Wicker's deck is coming out too. All right. Why red? Indeed. It's too red. It's too red. Oh, I'm so glad Indigo Star is still here. So we're going to put these suckers up here. I got a lot going on the table right now, kids. So the painter is very talented. I did do a little bit of research on the painter. Hang on, I'm trying to get my big deck energy out here. It's stuck in the bag. It doesn't want to come out. So there's part 1, part 2. I'm dying to see Alicia's video on this. I know Daily Empress 5 is her channel. She just did one. I didn't watch it yet. So let's go. I really want to do a much larger production video on this one. So so, what in the name of love? What in the name of love on this one? I think I need another monitor over here. Good Lord. I have 3 right now. So, Deborah, you didn't have to do that. Thank you, honey bunny. Thank you for your super chat. Sorry, King Charles portrait. Anybody that comes in here. Hopefully MI5 and MI6 won't show up. All right. We're going to start with the This May Hurt tarot because you guys know I like the royal family. Still in denial. I'm still not swayed. Nine of Wands. He's showing his slip, and loving every minute of it. Under the surface, he had to do this. Two of Cups in the past position. Deborah, I may slice and dice this video, but I think we should do a collab on that. The Six of Pentacles was a favor to someone. Under here, it was a reckless move. Six of Wands are seeing him death, transformation. Oof. This is a reckless thing that he did, and he exposed himself. He exposed himself to endear himself, but to whom? To whom are we endearing? Because I got to do it. I got to do it, guys. You ready? Everybody sit tight. We're going to do this. Okay. So I have Alicia Wicker's Crime and Conspiracy, True Crime and Conspiracy. It is both the original and the expansion pack. And I shuffled when we were going through the video. And what we're going to look at is, I'm just pulling up some information. We're going to look at who is he endearing himself to by exposing himself. I don't mean exposing himself in like the suggestive way. But this Two of Cups that's in the past, he needs to reaffirm this relationship. And the Six of Pentacles, it was done as a favor. Ace of Wands, we're starting a new phase, a new glorious phase. This Fool in reverse is concerning because now we are really just kind of going for bore. It's like, I gotta be me. I've got to be free. So trauma. That is who he is. Oh my goodness. Who is he doing this as a favor to? Who is he aligning himself with? This is what we've got. Show me what you got. We got this guy right here. Let me see if I can get my... Oh, there we go. We got some more real estate for you guys. Hopefully hi wifey. No, I don't. Well, I know we got the T word, which is Bozo's word, but no, I think this is part of the deal that we get into with these types of folks. Look over here. Look over here. Look over here. Why are we looking over there? Oh, guys. Yeah. Right? I got friends in low places. Oh, my dear. Oh, my dear. Controlled media. Feels like a stranger. Coupled up. We are, and I'm going to put that over here with that Two of Cups because this is coupled up. This is the commitment to the relationship with that guy. And I feel like I should pull out the other half of this deck. There's something calling me. You know what I think I'm going to do, guys? I think I'm going to put the cards in this deck, Alicia's cards in this deck, and just shake up the box because it's impossible for me. I'm just taking this one. Oh, boom, shakalaka. Boom, shakalaka. That is bananas. Okay, so we're going to do a few things here. I'm going to take some select cards. We're going to put this one over here. We're going to take this one. We're going to take this one. We're going to take this one. We're going to put the rest of these guys away. And I think we're going to do exactly what I just said. No, I'm not going to do that now. I'm not going to torture you guys with that. This is torture enough. Feels like a stranger. You know, in the spring, I always wind up listening to the Grateful Dead. And I'm like, why do I not listen to the Grateful Dead all the time? I have no idea. Who dat? Deb, I think you're right. Who dat? Who dat? I'm going to put this over here. We are making deals. Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal with somebody in a hot spot. This may hurt, Tarot. 7 of Swords in reverse. We're seeing who it is. The High Priestess is in charge. We've got 3 of Pentacles. Judgment is in reverse. The 9 of Pentacles. This is to preserve his reign, boys and girls. This is to preserve his reign. He had to partner up with the right stuff. I'm going to give you guys a link to this deck too, because everybody likes this deck. Boom, shakalaka. Feels like a stranger. This one is not really on sale. A little bit of a sale. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I lost my comments. Just in case you guys want to get that deck. Rumor has it the king was shocked. I wish it was more traditional too. I don't think it photographs well either, Tree Wisdom Tarot. Yeah, so just want to get a little selenite going here, guys. And unfortunately, I've been told that I cannot burn any sage in the basement, but I can burn incense down here. So I will be burning some incense in a little bit. But so what this looks like is somebody was told they had to reveal their alliance. You know, this is now the 7 of Swords is interesting because and I'm going to go into a lot of psychic stuff right now. So just sit tight, guys. I'm going to start talking a little bit fast, not in tongues or anything like that, but I'm going to start talking a little bit fast. So, the 7 of Swords is, I think so I absolutely think that there's a little bit of wish fulfillment, spell casting, manifestation going on with this portrait. I think that I don't think it's the artist, but I think it's the commissioner. Someone commissioned this portrait, and it was not the royal family. That is to be revealed. So even if the royal family said we need an official portrait made, there was somebody that was behind the scenes that said, "This is how you're going to do this. You're going to craft it this way." Now, is thus king? Is he that guy? No, he is not that guy. He is not this one. This one is pulling some strings. You know, if you haven't seen it already on in my videos, I did a view at with the necklace that Megan was wearing the other day, which was seriously an upside down cross. Like, a lot of people can argue that with me, but I looked at every single picture and I am going to say that it was absolutely positively upside down. So there is somebody else that's involved in this and is manipulating the situation. We have our high priestess here. Again, this may hurt tarot, so it's a little bit different from some of the other decks. Similar to the Rider Waite, but a little bit different. We do have the construction here, the Three of Pentacles, but what they're doing is they're constructing an image. They're crafting an image that is going to be reflective and make people question their judgment, make people question what they're looking at. But it does preserve the concealment with this false flag over here. It conceals the true people behind this, the true power behind this. So I'm not gonna start naming names. Thank you, Indigo Star. What is the Draper Company? Like, who is that? The Drapers Company. Hang on, because I'm gonna look it up. I did not do a whole bunch of research because I was gonna do a production video on this. The Drapers Company. The Drapers. We can read a little bit on them. So I'm just on the website. Philanthropy, venue, philanthropy, fellowship. The art of giving. More than 6 centuries ago, a group of merchants came together to promote their trade in the woolen cloth of the city of London. As their guild and fellowship grew, they made philanthropy part of the plan. Today, the Drapers Company has evolved from a trade association into a grant-giving body. We are still a fellowship, but now we attract people from all trades and professions, people who find delight and purpose and companionship in serving others. Our members join us to help causes they believe in, to share their expertise, and to build on centuries of experience of the art of giving. We look after trusts left in our care and manage our investments so that we can confidently make long-term commitments to our charity partners. So it is an investment situation. Essential human need, the provision of food, clothes, shelter, education, and hope is always our priority. I'm just scrolling through here, guys. Oh, little happy faces. So, Livery Academy Awards. What else are we looking at here? Making of the anointing screen. Oh, they made the anointing screen that was used at the coronation. That is interesting. We can share this screen. Let me share my screen a little bit, guys. There you go. And remember that I am doing a sale on my readings this weekend. So here we go. The making of the anointing screen. I'm surprised that this was they co-starred in the coronation, the coordination and making of the delivery of the anointing screen for the coronation of His Majesty the King. Blah 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 blah. So I'm surprised that they didn't use a historical document. Oh, and then we go into that. So let's see. Oh, there he is. Whoops. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Hang on, wrong one. Wrong click. I clicked too fast. Roxanne. You don't have to put on a red light. Where is that article on King Charles' portrait in the night? Whoop. King Charles' portrait. Let's see. News. The LA Times elicits interesting. Oh, for Pete's sake. All right, whatever. We're not buying any of those things. All right. Controversy over blood red color as Queen Camilla creates a whimsical style statement at unveiling. What was her whimsical style? It really is a little bit troubling. Jonathan Yo. No, I guess that gave me a poor link. Poor link. At least it wasn't Abramovich. Did I say that? Oh God. I hope no one shows up at my house. So, British artist who rose to prominence painted Kevin Spacey, Dennis Hopper, Cara Delvenier, I think I say that right, Damien Hirst, Prince Philip, King Charles III, Queen Camilla, Erin O'Connor, Tony Blair, and David Cameron. One of the world's most in-demand portraits. Let's take a look at some of his work, guys. Let's see if it's all, oh, it's all kind of like this. Is that Angelina Jolie? Portraits. Let's check it out. Paintings. Oh, look at the Sweeney Todd chair. My hairdresser has a chair like that. There is King Charles III. Who is this? Is that Elton John? So this is kind of his style, but there's no dominant red here. Oh, there's Queen Camilla. There's Queen Camilla. And there's Prince Philip. And oh, Nicole Kidman. She looks lovely. So is that Gwyneth Paltrow, perhaps? Oh, gas mask. Let me scroll past that. There's Cara Delvenier with her side boob. Good for her. I can't side boob. It is there's no side boob. It's just all out. So, we got some nudity. We're gonna scroll past that. So, yeah, I'm a little bit curious about the red. Why there was so much red. Sorry, guys. I hope you're not offended by that. It is art. It's art. So, oh, hi, Raven. Raven just scared me. Hi. Helena Bonham Carter, I think that is. So, all right, I'm going to stop sharing that. So there we go. And let me just mute this for a second, guys. Honestly, my virgin eyes, yes, I agree, wifey. Yes, 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 yes. So, let's do a little reading on the artist. But we're going to get through this. So, you know, I think that there was an effort to conceal the true troublemakers over here. I don't think that it's King Charles. I'm just going to say that. I don't think it's him. Wifey, you're watching SpongeBob? So here under the surface, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is moving forward. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I got to run this dog upstairs. So everybody sit tight. Sit tight. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Everybody just sit tight. Have a little intermission. I'm going to have to make like an intermission video for y'all. All right. Just sit tight. And sorry about that, boys and girls. Raven has gone out because she could not possibly wait until I finished my live, and everyone upstairs could not possibly come down and respond to my text message. So they will not be getting fed tonight. No one is eating. So I know, you know what? Usually she's not like that. Usually my kids will respond to my text messages, but apparently I've asked too much of them this evening. So let's clean up this real estate. All right. So this artist, is he connected? Let me put these guys away too. I don't want to look at them. Keep that out. So the artist, is he part of this whole thing? Is he part of this? What did we say the other thing was? The drapers. The drapers. Yes, we're gonna look at them too. So Jonathan Yo. Is he part of this club? He's at the body shop doing something unholy. Oh, we oh. Oh, we oh. Let me make this nice and big. Oh boy. Yeah, I think the artist is well known, but I think he is part of this, but I think he is conscripted. I think he is someone who has traded something for something. Quid pro quo, Clarice. So it's part of a bigger operation. So let's take a look at the drapers. The drapers. Who are they hanging out with? At the body shop, doing something unholy. Oh, we oh, we oh, we oh, we oh, oh, we oh, we oh. The drapers. So they are some decision makers here. They're a conduit. They're part of this. I'm gonna have to do a lot more on this. I'm gonna have to do some research here. But they are part of this whole the cabal puzzle. So we're going on an hour and 45 minutes, boys and girls. So now that my dog has interrupted my flow, I think I may be calling this a night. This is kind of draining me a little bit, but I do hope that you guys like this. Let me pull this screen down. Yeah, that kind of wiped me out going upstairs. Yes, dogs in the bed. I have a very special opinion about that, because some dogs that I live with cannot pick a spot that really works for everyone in the bed. So I usually wind up sleeping like a weird shaped pretzel, which is not my favorite sleeping position. But yes, grab my selenites right here. So I'm going to do a deep dark dive on this one, a creep dive, if you will, newly christened moniker for spreads and spooky readings. But yeah, this is troubling. I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. I feel like there is something afoot. There, I think this is definitely a message that's being sent out to all of us. But I kind of feel like they're throwing him under the bus. Like it's like, hey, you gotta agents now. You know, you're one of us, and you got to show it. If you're one of us and you know it, clap your hands. If you're in the Eyes Wide Shut Club, clap your hands. I I still have a rough time believing it, guys. I just don't want to believe it. I liked Queen Elizabeth. I liked her. She was cute. She was so cute. Prince Philip, I actually lost a friend because on when Prince Philip passed away, I posted what I thought was a very nice tribute. It wasn't a gushing tribute, but it was like, hey, you know what? You were Prince and involved in the royal family for X amount of time. It's unfortunate that the queen is not going to have her mate anymore. It was, kind of sad. And did I get blasted by this friend privately? It wasn't even in the comments. It was privately. He, reached out to me and was like, "Are you out of your mind?" So I was like, "Oh, yikes!" So, we got one more here. Maximiliano. Sí, amigo. I don't know if you're Italian or Spanish. I don't know which one you are. So it was like Spanish with an Italian accent, I guess. Yes, if you have a question, you can do it in bold. I would love a super chat or super sticker. But I'm just wrapping it up because we just did some deep, dark, spooky stuff. And my hair is not cooperating on this side. Maximiliano. It's French. I took some French, and after my head injury, I did lose a lot of it. I'm not going to say I studied it for 8 years. I knew enough to be dangerous. Um, Gracias. It is Espanol. Argentina. So it is not Espanol. It's do you speak Portuguese in Argentina, or is no, it's Spanish. It's Spanish. Yeah, you know why? Because my brother-in-law is dating a girl from Argentina right now. So it's Spanish. Gracias. So this month I am working in a hotel, but I got a job offer from a restaurant. Is it better for me to accept this job? Okay. Give me a sec. We just did a really dark reading. Just a really, really dark reading. So I'm gonna use my selenite here and clean everything up. Clean this up. Clean this up. Dump this out. Woo, right to the floor. Ground it. All right, Maximilian. Okay, working at a hotel. I got a job offer from a restaurant. So we're going to look at 1 and 1. I'm not clapping my hands, wifey. I was just singing, if you belong to the Eyes Wide Shut, clap your hands. I don't want people to think I'm signaling. So there's the hotel. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to come up. The hotel feels like home. So, Shroop, 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Matches, and the Unknown in reverse, the restaurant job, 3 of Buttons, 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and final card is the 2 of Matches. So, the hotel, the current situation that you're in, feels like home. It feels like a good place to stay, but there is no mobility there, and you do feel stifled. You feel like you are capable of doing more. So there's something about the powers that be, the people that are in charge of the hotel, that just don't see the potential in you. They just don't see the ability to make you move a bit more. So with the restaurant, it does feel awkward to entertain or accept the offer at the restaurant. It feels awkward, and you are kind of, you're not starting out like it's like entry level, but you're starting out at like kind of the bottom of the pecking order, the bottom of everybody there, and it feels like you're going to be the new kid on the block. So, you know, being that new kid on the block, there's some uncertainty about where you shake out at the end of it all. So, what I think it is a good start. This place feels like home, but it doesn't feel like there's much mobility. The restaurant, it feels like it will be less homey, less cozy and comfy, but there will be more opportunity for movement there. You'll be able to kind of move up the ranks there a little bit faster. It just doesn't feel like they really see your potential, or they don't want to cultivate your potential at the hotel. So steps to get there. Well, let's get one of these 2-penny oracles, because they go with the 5-cent tarot. So taste and savoring. I'm going to pull some more on this. Condescension. Ambition. There's someone at the hotel that has an image of you as just kind of being a chump. You know, just kind of being a worker, being like, oh, it's all you can be, you know, like not going to be able to do much more. Can't overburden that guy. You know, and it's an incorrect view of you. And part of it is because, you know, you are a worker bee, you are someone who can take on the workload and really kind of slog through things and get stuff done. And that's something that you don't want to lose, especially when you're in like a management position, because, you know, management leadership is about being able to delegate responsibilities to other people. The worst managers are the people that say, I am going to do all of these things on my own and I'm going to take credit, because they're going to get burnt out and they're going to be exhausted. So this particular manager is great at delegating, but he or she is not great at recognizing talent and recognizing ability in other people. There are certain people that this person is going to bring to them and lift them up with them, take them kind of on the ride, but it's not universal. This isn't someone who has a universal interest in cultivating the talents of the people of the people that work for him. And I'm getting like a very strong male energy about it. So if I'm incorrect about that, it may just be masculine woman, but you know, it's really unfortunate because you know, I do think that when you're in a leadership position, you really should find the little gems in everybody and really bring them to the fore, because it does make everything better. It makes the whole operation work better. But when you elevate too many people, then you get this bloated middle. So sometimes there's no room for that. But this individual feels like they just don't see the potential in you. You know, I do think that the restaurant is a good move, but being aware that you're going to be starting out as the new kid, it may not feel comfortable at first. I would make them aware of your level of ambition. If you do have a certain level of ambition, before you take that job, and say, hey, I would like to, you know, start here, but I want to end up here. You know, if I can do that with you guys, more than happy to do that, you know, or I can stay where I am and I can walk the walk with them. You know, I think being frank in those conversations, especially when we're seeking employment, we spend most of our day at our work. So like when we're seeking that, you know, I think it's important for us to what time is it? 7:30. Everybody's getting out of dinner now. Maybe I should stay on. I don't know. But I think having the frank conversation, I want more than this. I don't want to, I don't want to come work at your restaurant and be the busboy, for the next 30 years. So, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to be, the guy who picks up everybody else's shifts and, kind of is the backup dude. You really want to get in there and, shine and move forward. That I don't think is asking too much. And I don't think it's inappropriate unless, all my screens went black. I'm trying to get rid of all this Draper's Hall and everything screens in front of me. So, so there it is. So, Maximiliano, I think the restaurant job looks good, but if you want to stay comfortable, if you want to get out of your comfort zone and maybe achieve a bit more, take the restaurant job. But if you are very comfortable and you need that level of security, I would stay at the hotel with the knowledge that you can kind of coast there. It's supposed to be a manager's position. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. So that would be great. That would be great. Best managers, like I said, they delegate responsibilities, they delegate authority. So I wish you the best of luck, my friend in Argentina. It's nice to have people from Argentina in the comments. So go there, go get it, go get it. So so anybody else, we're going on 2 hours. I am a little pooped out here. I'm a little bit tired. And I'm going to catalog all of our DVDs like a lunatic. So I don't know what I'm thinking, but yeah, that's one of the things I'm going to do tonight. But I do want to remind everybody. So tomorrow, 1 p.m. New York time. Well, thank you, Maximiliano. That's very nice. I feel a little funky today. Oh, Sinara. All right, we'll do one more. People are trickling in after dinner. Is the person you're thinking of your person? Well, I'm going to tell you, I think everyone can be our person. It really depends on, how we are energetically aligned. So we can always make corrections to our energetic course and align with people that we like. So let's see what you want, what you need, what you get. We're going to, let me make this bigger so you can actually see what's going on. So we have the 10 of buttons or pentacles in reverse. We've got the 8 of cups in reverse. And then we have the messenger, which is a special card exclusive to this deck. It is the 25th card. See that 25 up there in those Roman numerals. So we're going to come down a little bit so we can see a little bit better. I have the Body Shop stuck in my head. Dang you, Sam Smith. So what you want is there's still this, Maximiliano, thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate that. You are a love. Every penny counts. Thank you so much. It all goes toward my son, who is now my media advisor. He's only in high school, but he's my media advisor. So all right, so the 10 of buttons, 10 of pentacles, what you want. You're not sure what the future you envision with this person is. So, this person on your mind, you have questions about whether they are appropriate for that long-term vision, because the 10 of pentacles is our long-term legacy, the family that which we plant and create our future with them. So, that is really there's questions about it. So I think you're not sure if that person is appropriate or capable of being that person for you. The 8 of cups in reverse is the need card. This is what you need to do. And the 8 of cups, when we look at that, the Eight of Cups is about walking away from a situation and embracing another challenge. We're walking toward the mountains. We are walking to embrace a new, we're walking away from stability, away from ease, familiarity. I'm sorry, I have a ton of frankincense burning behind me after that crazy reading on the King Charles portrait. So, you're not sure if you want to go into a new adventure, something that may require some work and handling and interaction. Which is fine because when this comes up, we need to figure out if we're prepared for that. So, is this person worth fighting for? Is this person worth turning your life upside down and trying to create a new world? Is it worth doing that? That's what we're looking at here. And the messenger is what we get. You will get messengers. Now, this is another specific, this is a specific card to this deck. It's the 25th card in the Major Arcana, and it is about spirit guides getting those messages. So, if we see the white dove flying by, if we see the cardinal, it's the little spirits of our dearly beloved that have passed on. If you see a spider, the arachnid, the web builder who is crafting and creating, those are messages from our spirit guides. They're going to drop little hints. They drop hints in our sleep. They give us dreams. They, let birds into the house to give us warnings. So I want you to keep an eye out for that, because that is what you get. Your indecision is really calling on your spirit guides and your ancestors to reach out and, supernaturally and kind of nudge you in the right direction. So, and don't forget to link up to the Psychic News Report. We will be live at 1:00 New York time tomorrow. Thank you very much. So, so is this person your person? You're undecided as to whether you want that person to be your person, because you don't know what your future is going to look like, and that's the thing. So I'm a real big advocate of writing things down, writing your wish list, creating crafting, like just like if you were a writer, you would create and craft a character that is appropriate for you to dance the dance with. So doing that, I think, is very, very helpful, because you can decide what you want, what you don't want, and you can change that over time. So, I think your decision to decide if this person is very true, good, I'm hitting all the right spots here, excellent. So if you are, again, like, be specific about what you're asking from the universe and write it down. I did a whole list before I started dating my husband, about a year and a half before I started dating my husband, and discussed it with two of my guy friends, and they both laughed their butts off, and they said, "You're never dating anyone again," which I was like, "What do you mean?" And they were like, "There's no one who's going to fit this bill." Well, my husband did. And I was already friends with him. We were already hanging out, I just didn't know it. So, and now we're together forever and anon, even if he doesn't like it. He does. I drive him nuts. I'm a little noisy, a little crazy, but he likes me plenty, So, so there it is. So, Sonara, beautiful name and beautiful smile on you. So, and wifey did the same thing. Her husband did. He wanted to be surrounded by women, and he's got the kids, the animals, and all that. So, that's all good stuff. So, so there it is, boys and girls. Now I think I'm going to wrap up. We're at 206, 47, 48, 49, 50. You are very welcome, darling. You are very welcome. So I think I am going to call it a night, and I'm going to start alphabetizing our extensive movie collection. We have a new shelf coming this weekend, and I'm going to make a spreadsheet. I'm going to catalog all of our movies too. So I don't know why I feel like I need to do this, but I feel like I need to do it. I did get some kids that said they would help me, but I don't know where they are. I think they're upstairs. So I'm going to task them with doing some other things. And I am going to start doing the alphabet. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for all the contributions. I hope you guys have a great night. Again, we will be live for the psychic news report tomorrow at 1 p.m. You can go over and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That'll be great. If you're not subscribed to me, please subscribe to me. My subscribership has been growing and I'm very excited about it. Some things have been changing on the algorithm of YouTube. I kind of figured a few things out with the help of my buddy Thor Sandalwood. So I will see you all tomorrow. And if you don't get to see the live, just watch it on the replay. You will see it too. All right, everybody. Thank you so much again. I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.